cold ramen? What? Hey, what's up everybody, Hunter K here. Today I'm going to be making cold ramen, or also known as Hiyashi Chuuka. This cold noodle dish is perfect after coming home to relax on a long, hot summer day. Anyways, today I'll show you 2 ways how you can enjoy this refreshing dish, making a dish with sesame and another with yuzu salt. And how you can make this easily with what you already have in your kitchen, and also from scratch. Let's go to the kitchen.
First things first, I'm sorry about this scene. Alright, let's start with making the sauce. Take sake and boil it to remove the alcohol. Add soy sauce, sugar, and bring it to a boil once again. Then add vinegar and sesame oil. And if you're curious to see the recipes I'm using, you can also check the description below. Take out the stem and core of the tomato and slice it into wedges. For the baby cucumber, cut it in half and scoop out the seeds, and cut it in half once again, then slice it into long strips. Long strips. Everything looks nice in long strips. Now we'll make some egg crepes. Crack some eggs and beat them together until they're uniform. Apply a thin coating of oil and on low heat, pour your eggs in. And pour it out. Give it a flip to make sure both sides are cooked. Roll it up, and you already know it, long strips. Get some boiling water with a touch of salt and a little bit of oil. Drop the bean sprouts and boil it for just about 15 seconds so it can retain its natural crunchy texture. In some boiling water, add baking soda, which will turn the water alkaline. And ramen noodles are alkaline, so will give the spaghetti that distinct aroma and flavor. Now cook your spaghetti as per the instructions says, and let's put it all together. This is great when you don't want to eat hot dishes on a hot day. An optional mayonnaise adds body to the dish, and it's very popular in the Chubu region of Japan. It's a nice change in flavor and adds a whole new dimension to it. But what if we want to take it to the next level? Let's make yuzu salt Hiyashi Chuuka. Here I have some pork loin. This was tied up earlier, but for educational purposes, I want to give a quick demo for those who don't know how to twine meats. Using some butcher's twine, wrap it around the pork and wrap the loose end of the string around your index and middle finger and put it through the loop you have created and pull. Take some more string and twist it clockwise and wrap it around the pork and pull. Twist and pull. And pull. Rotate and cut off the string. And with the loops you have created, go under and over each loop until you're back to start and tie the strings together. Season your pork with salt and pepper all the way around. Now we can sear this guy. On an extra hot pan, add some canola oil and add your pork. Then it should look something like this. I can already feel that this chashu is going to be dangerous. In a small pot, place the chashu and add water, mirin, soy sauce, sake, and sugar. Some crushed garlic and ginger. Fold some parchment paper like this to make a paper with a hole. With this, the flavors will be distributed evenly. Crank the heat up and bring it to a boil. Take a peek and lower the heat and let it simmer for the next hour. After it's cooled down, put it in a container. Add the chashu sauce and let it hang out overnight in the fridge. At this point, you went this far to make it and you're dying to eat it. Me too. But trust me, the you tomorrow will thank you. Boil your eggs for 7 minutes and pray that you don't break it. These eggs are dangerous and I seriously regret not making more than I did. Let's make the marinade for the eggs. Bring water, mirin, soy sauce, and sugar to a boil. And let's set it aside to cool it down. Oh, I guess if you break eggs, they still turn out fine. Here's a tip. Use your baggie to marinate your eggs so you can use less sauce. Then rest your eggs overnight with the chashu. Good morning, guys. Let's make the Yuzu salt dressing. Take sake and boil it to remove the alcohol. Then add everything else and mix it together until there are no more lumps of sugar. But I didn't like how it tasted, so I added more sugar, yuzu juice, and a little bit of mirin. Let's make noodles, but first let's bake baking soda at 250 Fahrenheit until it looks like this. I honestly don't see a difference. I'll use these ingredients to make the noodles. To warm water, add salt and the baking powder and mix it together well. I think a dough hook should do the job. Add water in 3 parts to the flour so the water is thoroughly mixed. I chose a pretty bad bowl for the job, so I need a towel. If your dough is looking a little dry, add some water to adjust it accordingly. Roll the dough out until it's homogeneous. And round it to a circular shape, then let it rest in the fridge for an hour. Roll your dough out on potato starch until it looks like this. I think you can use this to measure out COVID-19 social distancing. So I'll cut this in half, roll it up, and cut it however big you like. Ramen noodles vary depending on the region. I like noodles a little bit thicker because it gives a nice chewy texture. Looking at it again while editing is making me seriously hungry. Sprinkle some cornstarch and loosen up the strands. Grab a bunch and twist to create individual portions. And because mine are a bit on the thicker side, I boiled it for about 45 seconds. Wash it down with some cold water and let's cut some chashu. You see this end piece right here? This one is always for the chef. That's why you never see it on other people's plates. Alright, slice some chashu a few millimeters thick so it doesn't fall apart when you touch it. Alright, let's put everything together. You know what? This was pretty damn good. I saw Hiyashi Chuuka that used lemon and salt, so I tried making my own version with yuzu, and it came out a lot better than I had expected. So I hope you guys can make this at home as well, and I'll see you guys next time.